These girls do not know what is a bad man.
Facts.
They don't know what is a bad man. They think a bad man is someone who has a firearm or is it me? Or someone
Yeah.
who doesn't smile
Yeah.
or has tattoos. That's what they like, the image
Yeah.
of a bad man. Because a real bad man is someone that you cannot fucking sleep at night. Every minute you have to look out the window. In the day home countless nights. Climb up on the run.
Yeah.
That is a bad man.
That
These
is a
girls
bad
don't
man.
want that because women love attention.
Exactly.
Yeah. Welcome to the Sudz Effect podcast. Again, there with my co-host Java Dan. First off, more shout out to everybody who watched the previous episode. Love the love that was shown. Much appreciated. We have some exciting guests to come in the near future. Some familiar faces, and we look forward to it. Also, we have the Sudz kit. You can get here. We're going to leave the link in the bio. It's one of those things that you never knew you needed. We have everything in one. We have Listerine breath strips, we have lip balm, we have cologne or perfume, the dab on them. We have floss sticks, we have Vaseline. Cause
Everything.
Isn't it? Everything is in this alone for one price. The link will be in the bio.
Alright.
You get me? So without further ado, we'll just get into it. So, bro, at what point did you realize things in your life just have to change? At what point you decided to say, yo, I have to change how I operate to change my life?
At what point did I realize that? When I realized when I get older, bro, you turn big man now. And two tools, you have to go move out. It really hit probably. I wouldn't even say when I leave Wolmer's. Probably my third year college or university. When I med say after after university ends, I have 2 years and I'm on Monday. And when that done, life's really and truly start. So that and kind of knowing that is in my mother, my mother and my father made a lot of sacrifices to send me through school. So knowing that, that was coming to a close, I kind of realized, I really have to step it up and like hit the gas so we can help my mother kind of sort out everything that was required to send me through school. So that, and even from before that, during Woolmos, bro, which is when I started trading, like just knowing that, there's more out there, but I always wanted to just kick it up a notch.
Yeah, bro, but I feel like for me, it was a point in which I think it was mainly COVID still, because COVID made me realize how fast time fly.
Facts.
Isn't me, bro? And I'm 25 this year, right? And 5 years ago was 2019, which was before COVID. And 5 years from now, I'm 30.
30, yeah.
So when I sit back and look on that, bro, I myself, Jano, 30 can't catch me. I mean, I have nothing for show, because
Facts.
a group of friends, them, bro, are not even just your friend, them, like people in your age group that you're familiar with. 5 years from now, we're going to see who really just did a talk and who just did a talk and say, yo, me I go so and me I go so. 5 years from now, we are going to actually see who was really about it.
Bro, you know how I know saying I lie? 5 years ago, there was this trading craze. When we used to go Woolmans, everybody had trade and
wanted to trade.
And then 5 years now, which like brings us to present, none of those people continue, bro. Because it's like them can't get into trading.
Trading takes a lot of self-development,
discipline,
and patience,
discipline. And if you don't
emotional
have it,
intelligence.
Absolutely. But yeah, bro, you're right.
And a lot of them is they're a slave to money, meaning like they see people on the internet having this crazy lifestyle and them just spend money like them a drug dealer and them
Yeah.
little thing there, bro. So
Yeah.
it's that just attract them to
Yeah.
the field. So I feel like they're just a slave to money, bro. And
So enough of them get caught in like the scams and the IML and the
what's IML? For those who don't know, what's IML?
IML is a what name again? It's essentially a marketing, or it was back in the day though, but it's a marketing scheme where they present a certain lifestyle to you and they draw in unsuspecting persons that want to live that type of life and they sell you a dream. But they really weren't teaching you how to trade, but teaching you how to market. So you'd make money based on
Courses.
not even courses. So say I bring you in, if you can then bring in some other people, you get a
Like a
percent
pyramid scheme.
precisely like that. Yeah, bro.
Mm.
And that was running the place at one time. But
I remember back in the day when them used to have that little something there, pyramid scheme type. Something
what?
when
That
you
used
used
to
to
run
get
you.
what when you give 5 grand and then
What?
well, I think I got them called partner. That's all.
No man, the that was a pyramid scheme one at UE.
Yeah.
The partner thing kind of more structured than legitimate. But the pyramid scheme, bro, when everybody say, yo, watch out, when there's a drop of money, everything mush up. So, yeah.
Crazy, bro. But the slave to money thing. Feel like a lot of people are a slave to money. And when I say a slave to money, I was once too. As in, all I wanted was money, 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 money.
Mhm.
I feel like that would have fixed everything.
Yeah.
But when I say slave to money, I mean like they do almost anything just to have it.
Mm.
So like say with this now, me now gonna make myself like look like an idiot just because a lot of people like to see that type of stuff.
Yeah.
You see me? Just so I can
Oh,
have
I get you. Yeah.
money. You see me?
Even
Or
like not for the stream of them.
you see me?
Bro, the man them let them sell themselves.
You see me, bro? And then
Yeah.
like you have like say this reach a certain level, bro.
Mm. When it reach a certain
When
level.
it reach a certain level,
Mm.
I know for a fact certain brand deals I'm not going to take because it's not what I believe in or it's not something that I would personally use or promote.
Yeah. I
You
want
see
to
me?
associate with the
Or
brand.
want to associate with.
Mm.
I know that for a fact. But if it's something that I am familiar with or have a strong connection with or understanding of, I will do it.
Yeah.
You see me, bro? But you know, I go start off being a slave to money. But it's as you go older, bro, you realize that once you do the best you can do at whatever it is you're doing,
Mm-hmm.
it will just come. I feel like money comes when you're the person that deserves it.
Yeah. That ties in the whole thing of I don't know if you believe in it, law of attraction and
Yeah.
all of them things that bro where you know you it comes when you deserve it. You see me? But in terms of being a slave to money, I agree with you. A lot of the people them like start off being slaves to money. But even well, I mean even me too. Like once upon a time, bro, all I was focused on was money, 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 money. And then an attorney said it to me one time actually. Senior King's Counsel. Um, he said that don't don't focus so much on the money, even with trading, bro. Don't focus so much on the money, but on the process. Because once you are or once you've not even mastered, I don't even like that word, but once you've gotten a good grasp of the process itself, then money is going to be like a natural byproduct of proper execution. You get me? So focus on properly executing whatever you're doing, and then later down the line, bro, people are going to naturally realize that what you're doing makes sense, and you'll get compensated for it. So yeah, bro, when you focus too much on the money, you're gonna find yourself doing some things where you're gonna look back later down the line and disappointed with yourself.
Yeah, bro. I
But
feel that's
it's hard for
breakout.
yeah, and it's hard for like convince yourself right now to not be a slave to money. Cause you need the money right now.
Yeah, bro.
But
No, so if you sit down for your ass and do the nothing.
yeah,
You see? But one of my mentor them also they tell me say, just focus on the value that you can give to people and execute that to its maximum capacity. And then that
solid
will be,
advice.
as you say, a byproduct.
Solid advice, bro.
So if you as we said in the previous episode, we are not at the highest echelon of wealth.
Not even
So the
close.
day you see me and him giving you advice on how to be rich, you know what's up. You see me? You know what is going on. We don't have to say it.
Facts. Yeah.
You see me? But that's one of the things them where it take a while to adjust to. You see me? Because one point you just feel like say you just need to work hard so you can get as much money. And the next thing too, I was watching a video with our boy man, Luke Bedman. And him say calculate down to the hour how much of your time is worth. So you would go off of how much you're making a month or every 2 weeks.
I did it, you know.
As
But
well.
even want to
And
say
then
it,
you
bro, 'cause
calculate.
I'm upset. Continue, bro.
And then you calculate how much an hour of your time is worth. And when you figure that out, one, you won't be so careless and loose in terms of the time you spend on different things that benefit you. And secondly, when you're buying something, it will be a comparison to how much work you had to put in to make this amount of money. So if something costs 100,000 and your hour of your time is worth what? Figuratively, $2,000, then that's what 50 hours worth of work.
Yeah, for buy one thing. That's crazy.
So when you calculate that and you sit back and look at that, bro, it's like half of the things then when you do, you're gonna stop immediately. And half of the things then when you think you want and you go buy, immediately.
This make no sense. Yeah.
We're not saying if you enjoy your money, but you have to take them things there into consideration.
Yeah. Completely agree with you, bro.
You see me, bro? And happiness is relative, but what do you think brings out the happiest side of a man, or even more specific, you? Well, let's talk about a man first.
What brings out the happiest side of him? I think if you wake up every day, bro, and you're fulfilling your purpose. And I'll break it down. You're not even fulfilling your purpose, but you're doing whatever you're doing at the best level that it can be done. Because even for me, I don't know what my purpose is yet. You get me? But what I find to fulfill me is if I know that whatever I'm doing, I'm executing it to the best. Like I can't look back and say, Jano, I could have done this better or I could have done that better. Once I know that, I have spent X amount of time and I've done the best that I can do on this particular task, I'm content. You get me? So I think and I feel like for every man, bro, once you know that you're doing whatever you're doing at the best, then that should bring a level of not even happiness, but just being content. You see me? You're good because you know may I execute properly. So yeah, I'm doing it at the best that I can do right now. What do you think for you?
Well, before I go to me, when I say generally, the happiest you get a man to be is when he's able to make others happy. You see me? Well, a morally right man. You see me, a man that is aligned with his morals and
Yeah.
the right morals and stuff like that. You see
Yeah.
me? When he's able to make others happy and in return his happiness is gained from the respect that he gets from those people.
Mm-hmm.
You see me? Because I don't think there's any, personally, I don't think there's any higher gesture to give a man than respect.
I agree, bro. Most men want respect, you know. Them not really too business about
Love and
the
them something there.
I want them business about the love, you know. But it's not like
I
I
think it
think
go hand in hand still.
yeah. I feel like respect is more what men crave than anything else, bro. Yeah.
You
Like I
see me,
said,
bro?
respect.
So I feel like the happiest you get out of a man is through that. But for me now, the happiest I could be is that also. But also being able to say that each day that I get up I'm sitting down and then I go through what I'm supposed to do for the day.
Mm.
And then I complete all of those tasks and I'm sitting down wondering what else should I do?
Yeah.
What else can, cause if I sit down too long, bro, and I can't complete all of the tasks, then bro, me I feel like, yo,
When you feel
me
do
I
something,
waste
bro.
time.
Yeah.
And even people that, well, not people, but say a woman
Mm.
that I've shared a space with. You see me?
Yeah.
Like, so we go to a hotel or Airbnb and we sit down, bro. Then I wonder how the fuck me I get up so early, bro, and if my haunted, why me can't stay still and all them things there, bro.
And 5 more minutes.
And it's
Yeah, yeah,
always
yeah,
been
yeah.
consistent with all of them, bro.
Yeah.
Why me can't stay still?
Well, you can spend five
You're
more
on,
minutes.
well, not really vacation, but you're at a relaxed point right now. How you still get up that time there? You see me?
Like, bro, them
It's
time.
like
You remember say your body, your
program.
year, fam. After you're doing it for a couple of years, your body just naturally knows that, yo, you're waking up at X time, and once you wake up, it is work time. You see me? Plus, in you as yourself, what you do is sit down in your bed till 10 o'clock, bro. You see me?
And you know
What
the
you
funny
do
thing
is sleep
is,
so long?
I'd get up and then like about an hour later, we're gonna sleep again. You see me, bro? So it's like when we go to hotel, bro, the most satisfaction I get is from sleeping
Mm,
and breakfast being readily there
yeah,
and lunch and rum.
yeah. That's wrong.
Always. That's all. It's not really about the beach and
Mm,
the pool and
yeah, bro, Mr.
jet skiing
Facts.
and all of that. It's really just the everything is just ready.
Yeah,
I
right
don't
there.
have to. You see me? There's no effort needed.
Yeah,
That's my real
relax.
version of relaxation, bro. Everything is just prepared and ready for me, bro. So if me have a woman where deal with breakfast, lunch, and dinner, bro, I'm already. You see
Relax. Yeah,
me?
I completely get you.
You see me? There's no difference from being at a hotel versus being at home.
At home. Yeah.
Cause you see me? It's crazy still, bro. But that's my version of happiness still, bro. But
I don't even know what my version of happiness is. My version of happiness. I mean, apart from,
what you just say?
yeah. I don't know that. No, bro.
But yo,
Yo. And that is a bad thing, you know. I need to
I think it's because
find.
happiness is not really our focus
Yeah, bro.
right now.
Bro, I don't wake up, which is crazy, you know.
It's not something that is a pending and reoccurring thought in our head.
It is not at the forefront of my
You
mind
see me,
at
bro?
all.
You see me,
When
bro?
I wake up and I wonder, yo, how can I be happy? I don't.
You see me?
You see me?
It's not something that really
It's just not
center.
a focus.
Yeah.
I got shit to do. You see me?
Regardless of how you feel.
Regardless of how you feel. Yeah, some days you go, you're not going to do it, but not because I'm not happy means I'm not going to do what needs to be done. You get me? But I mean, I suppose it's, and I've heard it from a few women too, that I've said that to, that I need to find what makes me happy. But No time with that.
What makes us happy is very simple, and it's not something that can be created or paid for.
Mm-hmm.
You see me? So it's not. It's something that will just come.
I suppose, yeah.
You see me? With the same thing that is a forefront above happiness right now. Once that is completed, then it will just happen after that.
Yeah,
If you get what I'm trying to say. You see me, bro?
I agree with you.
But
So what you just say? Like, what would you, or where for you does it start
what?
to change your life?
Like
Like the first step.
I think changing my life would have to start with myself, meaning personal development, meaning I'd have to become the type of person that would not just maintain but deserves the change in my life.
Mm-hmm.
Because I feel like it's a chain reaction. Like if me was a man where sit down on a corner, a bun weed and I gamble every day of my life,
Mm-hmm.
there's no possible way that I will get that change. Because I'm comfortable and I'm comfortable doing the same thing over and over for years and years. So
Yeah.
I don't think that will happen. But the stepping stone, well, the first step for me would have to be like to change
You.
myself, yeah, and
I
my habits.
I agree with you still, bro. I feel like the first step for anybody, you have to want for change. Cause
You'd have to acknowledge that you have to change.
yeah, you have to want and then acknowledge it. Cause you have, bro, you have people where, cause what I'm thinking in my head right now is like you have a brethren and your brethren is with a with a girl.
Mm.
And you know that the girl is bad for him and everybody outside of him knows that the woman is bad for him. But no matter how you tell him or no matter the red flags, he will never leave until he acknowledges that she's bad and then that he wants to change the situation. Bro, there's a I don't remember the
It's not even.
saying.
It's not even that. Neither. It's not even that alone. You know.
Mm.
He won't want it until something drastic happen.
Yeah, and it don't need for reach this so
Exactly. It could have been avoided.
it could have been avoided. You get me?
But when enough is enough, then thing that
Facts.
happen.
Bro, there's a saying, but I don't really remember the saying too tough about bringing you can bring something to the water, but you
Oh, I know.
can't force
You
them to
can't
drink
bring.
it.
You can bring the horse to the well, but you can't force it to drink the water.
Something along those
Mm.
lines, bro. But at the same thing, bro. You can't like even say a public speaker comes to talk to you, and this man is big in his industry, and all he's saying to you is gems, but you won't accept anything that he's saying, like he's just coming through one ear and going to the next, until you realize, say, oh, I really need to change my life. You see me? So you can get all the different public speakers talking to you, but until you've acknowledged that until you've acknowledged that you need for change, nothing not gonna make no sense. You see me? You just go waste money and listen up, pay for public speaker after one after the next with nothing changing. So yeah, bro. So even for me, bro, it was just realizing me I get old. You
Bro,
see
you
me?
know
I
that's similar
need to
to.
do something with my life.
You know that coming like. I feel like the only way you can turn your child into being somebody that you can be proud of is
Mm.
from drilling things in them head from them a
From
toddler.
early, bro. Facts.
Because when you let me reach 13, 14, bro, and you tell me certain things, yeah, you gotta listen to me at the moment, but you will chance it unless you see the repercussions of it.
Yeah.
So when I see the Chinese them do, bro, like them would have a dummy
Mm.
and then make the dummy jump off of a chair and broke it and tear it in half.
Mm.
So when the child is looking at this, him put the child on the him lift up the child, put the child on the chair,
Oh, so them see what happened.
and the child start bawling, don't want to go up on the chair.
That's good. Yeah.
That's how the Chinese them do it, bro. You see me?
Yeah.
So them now go, Or you put something on the counter and use a knife and cut off it hand. And when the man I give the child the knife, the child don't want to touch the knife.
Yeah.
You see me, bro? So I feel like it's certain things where you have to drill in from early. So if it's not, and then reach like 13, 14, the only lesson them can get is
From
when them go through it
Yeah.
and feel the repercussions of that, bro. You see me? But
And then some things they can't teach too, like especially with relationships and friendships. Some things you just have to, cause brother, you
the
can.
only way you can teach relationship is if you them observe the mother and the father.
Yeah.
And that's not even everything.
Some things you just have to go through, like for know what not to do and what to do, and yeah, you just have to go through it. Even with friendships, bro. Some of the time them, say people wicked, but you have to experience something with somebody that was your friend to kind of know how to move going forward. So, and everything you can really teach, even though that would be ideal, but some things you just have to go through and experience it to know how to move forward.
Yeah, bro, cause even with that friend thing, I always see them say it, bro, on the media, bro. It's never a stranger that fuck you up, you know. It's always somebody close to you, know. Cause what kind of power a stranger have over you?
Exactly. You see me?
To make you feel away.
It's funny that you said that, bro. What a virgin said something to me, bro.
Talk it.
And get upset.
Yeah.
The man of him, like him and a girl used to deal. Dog, if I tell a story, they were gonna know.
That one tell the story, them don't know. You never call her name.
Like, so you have a girl,
Mm.
you and her break up, but you and her they good for X amount of years, and then a next brethren where you and him close, start talk to her. Those are nothing to you, and end up deal with her and isn't me. But she went back to you, not the virgin, where you and him close with. She went back to you and told you about the whole encounter. Why you think she did that?
To turn each other.
All right.
Against each other.
All right. And then him now, the virgin, he could have told you what was happening, and he knew what was happening because he said to her that they shouldn't be doing anything, and that he told her not to say anything to you. What kind of virgin that, bro? Brother. People, dog.
If I laugh, I dead, you know. And you know if I laugh, I dead.
Yes.
You know if I laugh, I dead.
Bro.
But me now go get into that
not
story.
getting into that.
Me now get into that story. You see me? But I feel you, bro.
But I say all of that to say.
I feel you.
I say all that to say some things you just have to go through and kind of know how to move forward.
Even in that situation, bro. And I'm going to use that situation to demonstrate an identical situation to my situation, which I'm talking about. But he probably saw a lot of things from that friend that would show him that he would do something like that. And he chose to ignore those things.
Yeah.
You see me? He probably saw different things but chose to ignore it until he did something that he couldn't ignore.
Yeah.
You see me? So it's not just woman them thing that go with. Where you ignore red flags, them thing that go with friend too, bro. Your friend them show you different red flags, bro. Cause what from that situation, what happened to me, bro? How I judge my friends or choose my friends is how them treat other people. Not how them treat me. How I see them treat other people. You see me, bro? Because they might have a perception in their head that it's of no benefit to them to disrespect me. You see me? But the other person don't have any form of
connection.
connection
Yeah.
to, so them can disrespect them if them feel like.
Yeah.
You see me? So that would show more of their character.
Yeah. That's a good rule of thumb, you know. Yeah.
You see
See
me,
how
bro? So
watch how
right
them
now,
respect. Yeah.
since
That's
that
true.
situation, bro, I start pre how them treat other people. And if I had done that from the get go, bro, I'd be clean and clear.
But it come back to
Going through the
you
situation.
can't know until you go through it.
Exactly, bro.
You see,
Facts.
there's some things you can't teach. You just have to go through it and say, all right, moving forward, and some you have to operate. Some you have to operate.
No holes barred.
Trust me.
But next thing me I forgive God thanks for I say I go through them early.
Yeah. Bro, we could have go through them things when you're 35, you know.
And I do some wild things.
Trust
Cause
me,
my
bro, I'm
mother,
mad out.
but my mother always tell me still, you know, bro. He who angers you controls you.
Mm.
My mother never tell a lie yet, you know.
Ever? What?
My mother never tell a lie yet, you know. I don't know what I do to deserve a mother like she.
Yeah. Likewise, bro,
You see me?
Never tell a lie.
yet. Anybody, that's why anybody who do some foul shit to me, bro, they just take a step, bro. Bro, I can't tell when last I fight or cuss or shout.
It don't make sense.
And the only time I get vexed and shout is if it's something my mother do or something my father do.
Mm.
And them two people they alone
Yeah.
really draw out aside of me.
Yeah.
And now I get into that still. But there would only be one other person other than there would only be one other person.
Yeah.
But
we allow
that ship sailed. You see me?
Mm.
So it's only my mother and my father.
Yeah. I haven't been angry in a while. Even Anya. Cannot Anya, bro. I don't let anything bother me. You see me? Like
No, not all.
it don't make sense. Come here, go waste too much time or get vexed, and I'm learn that too from a last or a previous relationship in like allowing people to have that type of control over you. Mash up. So since then, if I find that I'm getting annoyed, go. Just go. You see me? When I have no time for stress and
When you're done, I'm gonna put you on the spot.
go yeah, sir.
No one finish what you say first.
Me don't think.
No, but when you finish, I'm going to put you on the spot, and then I will be put on the spot also. So finish what you say.
No man, that's the end. Where is it?
All right. How many relationships have you been in your life?
My life? Serious?
Like
No, like serious relationship?
yeah. Like the title girlfriend and boyfriend was used.
2, 3.
Okay.
3 maximum.
3? Alright, what's the lesson you learned from the first one?
The first one with the young. I'm still young now, but younger. The lesson I learned from that one was to not enter something that you're not ready to commit to. I wasn't serious, bro, but I just want a girlfriend. So rushed into it, but I wasn't really in the relationship because I never really cared for it. So that the lesson I learned from that one was to not commit only when you're ready to commit. Don't get into a relationship just because you want a relationship's sake. Like do it if you genuinely intend to build something. You get me? And them time them be young, bro. So that's the lesson I learned from that one though.
Second one? Because each one I believe teach a different lesson.
The second one, really, I feel like I two have been in, 2 serious ones. Wow. The second one taught a lot of lessons.
If it's the one I'm thinking about, is it the one?
Okay.
The one you get countless lessons, man.
Countless. the biggest lesson I learned from that one was only have me I think, bro. Wow. Biggest lesson I've learned from the relationship. It not come to me.
Because I wonder ever count that I have an endless list.
There's so much things going through my head, dog.
I wonder is an endless list, bro.
Believe me, the biggest lesson I've learned from that relationship is to focus on yourself.
Yeah.
Focus on yourself. You see me? Focus on yourself. Because it no better. Women will do things to certain type of men. That is the lesson I learned from that one.
Come again.
You see me? They will do things to certain type of men. So focus on yourself in this young age and build yourself to a point where, irrespective of what she does, you're good. Like mentally you're strong, physically you're strong, financially you're strong. You have built yourself into like the ideal man. You get me? So no matter who comes into you, a next lesson I learned too. Your happiness cannot be centered around. My father tell me this too. Your happiness cannot be solely connected to somebody else. You have to be happy within yourself or find happiness within yourself. But the moment you allow yourself as a man to have your emotions dictated by a woman, bro, you've lost already. You see me? Because the moment she isn't happy, your mood changes.
Yeah, exactly.
And you can't have that, bro. Because there'll always be an endless cycle. Like, even when she's arguing with you, because your mood has no change, you're going to constantly back and forth. When that don't make sense, bro. Yes, brother, your happiness cannot, cannot, cannot be solely connected to a woman, bro. Can't. So those are the lessons that I have learned. Which lessons you say I learned now? First question. How much relationships you've been in that you can remember? But serious.
Serious? 3?
Mm-hmm. Lesson from the first one.
The first one.
Trouble.
The first one. Yo, to be honest with you, I don't even feel like talk about the first one, so I don't want to talk. Yo, first one.
Nah, bro. That was a big lesson.
No, yeah, man. That one that changed the game.
Completely. Yo, people, Blakey, where is it today? Is not the Blakey before that first relationship. Yo, if people knew who you were before that, bro, it would have, you'd see a complete shift. Brother, that one that changed the game.
Yeah, man.
Change the game.
That one I'm grateful for that one.
Absolutely, bro.
I'm grateful for that one. That one changed the game completely.
Trust me.
But that one lessons that I've learned.
One love.
One, as you said, women will do certain things to a certain type of man.
True. Mm-hmm.
2, work off of actions, not words.
Work off of actions, not words. Mm-hmm.
3, don't ignore red flags.
Mm-hmm.
4,
Fumble.
4,
yeah.
when them do something that you're not okay with or uncomfortable with, address it same time. Don't make it linger and so on. Address it the same time.
It's a good lesson, yeah.
Yeah, because you know that list is endless. So me I cut it there. Second one now. That one showed me there's a difference between being polite and friendly.
What do you mean?
There's a difference between being friendly and a difference between polite.
Mm.
Friendly meaning you'll go out of your way to be fraternizing and talking to people, and you're very accommodating of attention.
Yeah.
You see me? And polite is like when you're addressed, you're very polite. You're not dismissive or anything like that. You see me? So there's a difference between being friendly and a difference a difference in being polite. And when certain things happen, bro, they really don't care how you take it. You see me? They will do things for their benefit, which you can't really be upset for. So you should always put yourself first.
People are governed by
But
self-interest.
as much as someone may seem like they want something to work, they're just doing that so it comes off lighter. It's not heavy. You see me, bro? So they will act like they want it to work and so on, even though in their head they know that
it's not gonna work.
It's not that timing.
Yeah.
You see me?
Isn't it, bro? Come back to what you said last week. Mind games. Like you don't need all of that.
You see me, bro? So it's just so they don't. So it doesn't reach a point where they're viewed as the bad guy. You see me? So it's something to be okay in their conscience. It's to settle their conscience.
A next lesson too. I'm gonna learn. So glad I learned these lessons quickly, bro. I think I said it last week. You have as a man, you have to be an apex predator. And
yeah, bro.
You have to remember that a girl, like when she's falling in love with you, she's falling in love with that version of you. So when you guys are now in that relationship and you're getting comfortable, you can't get too comfortable where you start not even drop your standards, but you start relax a little bit more. Like you start spend more time in, for example, say you have to get up at 5, but because now you're comfortable and because now she's in the bed, you start get up 5:30, then 5:30 turn to 6, then 6 turn to 6:30, then that turn to 7. But in your head, and because she's okay with it initially, you just take it as, oh yeah man, we can relax a little bit more. But long term, I personally believe that she's losing interest because you're no longer that apex predator again. You see me? You're relaxed too much.
With the third one now.
All right, you get too comfortable, bro. You can't get too comfortable.
We never get comfortable. Yeah. The third one now.
Yeah.
The third one not so bad still. The third one, that one that
good girl. Good girl.
Yeah, that one was a good girl. The third one now I learned emotional intelligence. I learned patience, even though I still need to work on that. And I learned kindness. You see me? When I say kindness, I don't mean I wasn't kind before. Like I would have a friend and I don't want give him something or something like that. When I say kindness, I mean like you look at someone's position in life and you'll want to offer them value or something that can change their day.
Oh, yeah.
Something that they don't expect. But you just looking at them, you just change their day. You see me? So I learned those 3 things, and also the biggest one was not to idealize women, not to idealize them. And when I say idealize, I mean don't put them on you visualize their potential. Meaning like you
see them as wife.
You have a vision of them.
Yeah.
And you're trying to groom or try to make them into that
you see person them as, yeah.
When probably they're not ready for that at that time. You see me? So
You know what that remind me of? The situation with Michael B. Jordan.
Oh,
that girl
what's her
name?
name?
You know me at that though.
Lori Harvey.
She said, yeah, boy, he wanted to, but she just never.
She wasn't ready for that.
Yeah, bro. And you have to pick up on them thing like too. Or you'll
I go back to ignoring red
force.
flags.
Yeah, you'll force, and you're just not ready, bro. And I mean, you know, there's nothing you can do about that.
Yeah.
You know, so.
Because I realize, and also, as a man, you really look at the end goal. But a woman really looks at now, how she's feeling now.
Yeah.
While we can ignore our feelings now because we know what is coming out at the end of the tunnel.
Yeah.
A woman is just looking at now. You see me? What she's going through now, how she feels now. You see me? Granted, you know, probably down the line, a woman might, you know.
Yeah.
I don't want to say grow up, but they will adjust to a different perspective.
Or come around. After you know, so say for example, she
use
leaves,
logic rather than emotion.
No, say for example, she leaves you, goes to somebody else, realize, say, oh, the brother nah cut it, and then.
But when she come back, it's too late.
Yeah, it's too late.
But if you leave a woman and she go and deal the next man, you gotta take her back. Exactly. Exactly. But you just go and use the rose, baby.
Trust me.
Because if you not use the rose, sailed. If you not use the rose and want circle black, as I say, circle black.
Ship has sailed.
But you go and use the rose or focus on yourself.
Yeah, trust me.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, that's them lesson them you learn still. But them lesson there, that's some good lesson. First one.
That will carry me through the rest of my life.
Yeah, man, the rest of my life. The first lesson, maybe to a different person. The second lesson made me, you know, more observant in terms of actions. And the last one now was positive in terms of my character.
Yeah, but I'll say as well too. When I want it to seem like the second one was all bad, you know.
In my head, I don't know what you could say for make me think otherwise, but I'll let you go. Go ahead.
No, the second one really showed.
Again, it's a good thing. Yeah.
Yeah, bro. It exposed me to like how love really like should feel. Like that connection between a man and a woman. So I mean that's the only positive that I'm thinking right now.
I was waiting. I was waiting.
Apart from that, yeah. So I got exposed to how like a healthy relationship should feel in the beginning.
Yeah, it's always in the beginning.
In the beginning. Yeah. But those are the wise lessons to live by.
Yeah. Hopefully you can apply this to your situation.
And avoid enough mistakes.
Yeah, and avoid them. Yeah.
Believe me. But them are nice.
Everybody first one I go turn them into a different person still. Completely different person.
You just want to get it out of the way from now, because you don't want to get that lesson there when you're 35.
You see me?
You get me? Bro.
Them time I was Altia's sweet son. Sweet boy.
When you get them lessons at that age, that lick your chip, you know.
Oh, yeah, lick your chip.
Different.
But another day and night.
Absolutely.
Get me? But bro, I feel like every parents have a vision of what their child should become or the type of person their child should become. So, what kind of life you think your parents expected you to live versus the type of life you want to live now?
Type of life I want to live now.
Versus what they probably expected, if they did expect anything.
Right now I think I'm living the type of life that my parents want me to or expect me to live. Do I think I'll still be living that life in 5 years? No. No. But right now, right now, I think I'm living that life because what I want to do long term, we just have to wait.
Mm-hmm.
So for now, I'm living because my mom wants me to be an attorney, and I'm
Mm-hmm.
an attorney now. So
That box
I'm
tick.
that buck tick, yeah. So I'm living that life. I think Popsy want me to become a pilot still. I wanted to be a pilot too, but price, bro, stupid. Price was stupid.
Mm.
So
More than law?
at the time, because
Oh.
I was gonna, funny enough, they were gonna leave almost and go JCP,
Mm.
but them time the,
6 months.
mm,
Mm.
them time the money did, them
Mm.
price there never make no sense.
Mm.
So stick to almost, end up doing law, etc., etc. But long term, bro, I know the life that my mother expects me to live, I won't be living that because I don't see. I got that. What you say? What you say?
Um, as you know,
Mm,
um, I'll start with mother first then.
mm,
I don't think my mother really put on a specific life on me.
mm.
I
Same,
just
same, same. To be honest.
I just feel like she expects me to behave a certain way
Mm-hmm,
that will make her proud
mm-hmm,
and in alignment with the values of the Lord,
mm-hmm.
the big man upstairs. And I expect her to, and I think she expects me to behave a certain way in public. I think she expects me to dress a certain way, and I think she expects me to have a certain type of woman. My father, no. He's a.
Yeah, man.
Let's put it this way: whatever I do
Mm,
will always get back to him.
yeah,
That's the type of person that we're talking about. You know,
yeah, man.
he's a very. He's done well for himself, so he's very acquainted
Mm.
with quite a bit of people, and he's being that I'm an only child. He's only
One blink your eye.
one child. I think I'm a representation of him.
True. Yeah.
So I feel like he expects me to look a certain way, dress a certain way, adhere to a certain type of living. Otherwise, it would be a problem. But as I grow older,
Mm,
I've come to the conclusion that once I'm living morally correct
mm,
and I have a certain set of values, my life is my life.
true.
So I've broken out of that for probably like a year and a half,
Mm.
about that. So, and honestly speaking,
How
since
would you? Sorry for cutting. How would you like explain to somebody that is in that position and wants to break out of it? You get what I mean?
mm,
Like what pushed you over the edge to just say, "Yo, may I live my life? I'm in a business where nobody wants to me."
when I realized I had to think too much,
Mm,
and when I say think too much, I mean stuff that I would do that I normally would do,
mm,
like it's a characteristic of me. I had
mm,
to think about it. So
mm.
once I had to think about being myself,
You know, it's a
I
problem.
knew it was a problem. You see me?
Mm,
So how I came out of that now is just doing me. And then by doing me, I never faced any repercussion or any confrontation.
mm,
So I guess he's okay with it. And he's not going to force a certain type of living on me.
mm,
You see me? So you probably have a perception of how, if you're in the same position I'm in, you probably have a perception of how your family wants you to live and so on, so on, so on, so. When really and truly, they really, as long as you're not doing illegal shit,
yeah.
obviously, and being a waste man or going on a places you shouldn't be,
Mm-hmm.
doing stuff you shouldn't be doing. As long as that's not the case, then they'll be fine with it. You see me, and even some of his team. When I said team, I mean like accountant, financial advisor. They would ask me why never just stay and work with him in terms of they working under his businesses.
Yeah.
You see me? Why did I start my own? I'm always ask me that still, and I never really had an answer. But now that I've done it, I've been on my own in business for this month makes 2 years.
Mm-hmm.
So what I can say now is doing what I'm doing now in terms of running my own business has made me appreciate what it took for him to reach the level he's at.
Yeah.
So when the time comes for succession, I will know how to handle it because I know what it took to get there.
Yeah.
If you get me. So while I could have just stayed with him and worked under him until it was my time, yeah, it would have been easier in terms of stress level and finances and shit like that. But now I have a greater appreciation for what he's accomplished.
You think too, an element of it was you wanting to prove to him?
Yeah, 100%. And the crazy thing is, I don't think it's not a bad thing to me. Yeah. Some people might think it's a bad thing because they're very emotional and stuff like that. But I don't think I'm going to hear I'm proud of you until I've surpassed him, I don't think I've ever heard that from him either. And I won't until I've surpassed or I've reached a certain milestone.
Yeah. So do you view that negatively?
No, sir.
That's the reason why I'm asking too.
Yeah. I don't view it negatively at all. But your mother always. Your mother always said something there.
Yeah.
But the absence of certain things creates more value. It goes the same way with going out. It goes the same way with relationships. Again, I'll never tell a lie. Absence makes the heart grow fonder.
Okay.
You see me? So yeah. So like say you deal with a no, let me not say that. Say a girl deal with a guy that don't really smile or laughy. Whenever him smiling, she a go smile too, because it's not something that she sees regularly.
Yeah.
And it's going to mean much more to her, You see me? So when she sees that him happy, or he's probably happy but him don't show it, but when she see him showing that happiness, it means more to her. So she'll make even more effort to bring out that side.
Yeah.
You see me?
Yeah.
So when you hold back on certain things, bro. Yeah.
It's a reminder.
Yeah.
Oh, and a reminder to like and subscribe.
Oh, yes. What is wrong with me, bro?
I wanted them thinking, bro.
If you know what we do, please like, share, subscribe, leave a comment. Matter of fact, leave a comment of who you would like to see next come on the podcast.
True.
Leave some topics that you would want us to talk about on the podcast. Interact with us. Let us know. Because this is about benefiting you. And you guys are benefiting us. So it's a fair exchange of value.
True.
You get me? But yeah, when you hold back on certain things, bro, it creates more value for the other person. And that's also the next thing we learned from number 3.
Yeah.
I learned that from number 3 too, bro. You see, if you hold back certain things, bro, it creates a more desire for it. So it's like same thing with the smiling and the happiness, bro. When you don't give off a certain vibe, even though it kind of boy, it's still coming like the fucking mind games.
Yeah.
It's still coming like the mind games thing, bro. But yeah, it's still coming like the mind games thing. But it's a mind game that's, it's not so bad.
Yeah.
It's benefiting you. You need it.
Yeah, it's true. feel like you can't play all your cards them one
Yeah,
time.
you can't play all of your cards.
Because there's no, you need to leave that room of
Discovery.
desire and wonder. You
Yeah.
can't just play your hand first time because there's nothing else to find out, you know. And I think too that is why a lot of women like that type of
Stoic.
guy too, because you don't know what they're thinking, and it becomes almost like a game to fully figure out what this guy like, and
But
you know.
some girls don't even like that, bro. Cause feel like me I talk about this too often. But number 3.
So you know it was
Yeah.
a serious number.
You just say, yo, my mind is always going 100 miles per hour, bro. She never knows what I'm thinking, bro.
Mm.
But at the end of the day, me's a man where you have to give me some time to process, bro. Cause me, I think about 1,000,000 things at the same time.
Yeah.
You see me?
Mm.
1,000,000 things. And it's a case where certain things happen in this business world where you have to be thinking quickly.
Yep.
Like say one employee don't show up today, so you have to find out a way for compensate for that.
Mm.
Or you you aren't compensated on time,
Yeah.
but your staff still needs to get paid.
Still need to get paid, yeah.
So you have to go in a year personal thing
And
to sort that out.
Yeah.
But when that happens, it ruins the accounting thing.
Yeah.
So you have to bring over that now to your accounts for it to level out when it does come.
Mm-hmm.
You see me? So it's your mind is constantly going and you see me? And then it just transfers into every relationship. You see me? Your business program, because you're doing it every day.
Mm.
So you do the same programming you have for business, it just transfers into a relationship.
Yeah.
And it's a lot for someone who don't really understand. You see me?
Mm.
If that person doesn't really understand, then it's going to be like they're in a relationship with a robot. If you get me.
Yeah.
You see me, bro? But I just one of them things that still. And I don't think it's something that I need to break out of.
You don't. It is a part of you, and it comes back to what we've always been saying. Certain people will just fit inside of that mold
seamlessly.
Yeah, because they understand the nature of your business and won't try to take you outside of that. Try and fit into their life, they'll just fit into your life. You get me? So
I saw Drake say something like that one time. He was saying that, like, they asked him what he looks for in a partner.
Yeah.
And he said he likes his space. And he said he would like someone who would, he's the captain of a ship. And he would like if the person would
interview.
Yeah, and he would like if the person could come on board and assist. And it has to be someone where he will feel out of place if they're not around, rather than having someone where we'll have to pull over because they're seasick.
Something wrong. Yeah.
You see me? So I feel like that's a very good analogy. Where you don't have to be someone to facilitate them. Granted, you know, compromises are...
Yeah. Have a compromise at some
point. You can't want to completely change just for someone, bro.
Or derail the programming.
You see me? And as much as someone, you see on the media say, them girls are like bad man, bro. Bro, these girls do not know what is a bad man. They don't know what is a bad man. They think a bad man is someone who has a firearm, or is it me? Or someone who doesn't smile, or has tattoos. That's what they like, the image of a bad man. Because a real bad man is someone that you cannot fucking sleep at night. Every minute you have to look out the window. In the day home countless nights. Cause him up on the run.
Yeah.
That is a bad man.
That
These
is a
girls
bad
don't
man.
want that because women love attention.
Exactly, bro.
So when you hear these girls talking about that, they don't really want a bad man. They like the image. You see me?
One man them was
And
chop
stern.
and
You have to be
yeah.
firm. You see me? So it's not when them say bad man, they don't mean literally. They probably think they're being literal, but if they had the literal definition of a bad man, they would run.
Yeah.
They couldn't manage that, card.
This moment he's here, the next moment
Okay.
they're getting a call from
Okay.
some prison cell.
And when
Is
you
it?
guys have an argument, it will not just be cussing.
Cussing, exactly.
It will not just be
So
cussing.
they really don't want a bad one. You get me?
They don't. You see me?
But make us shift it a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You know, we are talking about that too long.
yeah.
Yeah.
We're getting to 5 minutes.
Yeah.
So what does it mean if you have friends whose like thoughts and goals don't align with yours? How you treat with that?
Feel like you'll if you have friends that their goals and thoughts don't align with mine, I feel like I will develop a certain level of resentment. Well, not really resentment. They would pick up a certain vibe that would come off as resentment when it really isn't resentment. It's just that I don't really know what to talk about with you guys, and I don't enjoy the conversations that we're having because you see me, bro. Like you just wouldn't. It would be a case where you just don't want to be around them because of the conversation that the majority of the time
Yeah.
is being. You see me?
It's funny that you say that, bro.
Cause bro, if every time they run a certain man, them just a talk about girl and who buy this and who buy that and who do this and who do that.
Like half of the time I don't care.
Me,
I really don't business.
Bro, me I tell you so one time I did somewhere, bro.
Yeah.
And them a talk about who buy M4, who buy GLE, who buy so and so, bro. Man, I say, yo, why we not talk about how we are buy them something?
Yeah.
Why not talk about who have it already?
I think that too is what I mean. It that is reminding me of a situation at Wolmer's where everybody would be talking about like the different football team them, and I talk about the different players, but I've never understood it. How them like sit down and debate about the different like who's the best and who's the best in this area. Brother, why you have focus on that when you're broke? You see me?
I mean, granted, we're gonna talk about them thing then, but it should be like an hour-long conversation.
And yeah, bro, my man I get vexed, like a fight almost breaking over them like a conversation. I say, yo, this shouldn't be a focus, bro. It's ridiculous.
But them time we never know better. Cause that's high school.
Bro, I'm still never.
But some people bloom quicker than some.
Bro, but to come back to what you were saying, even because no, bro, I have conversations like that, but it's hard, bro. Cause you and that person gonna grow, isn't me? So now to kind of see you're diverting, it is you're in a little weird situation because you don't know how to really address it. Because if you address it the way it's supposed to be addressed, that relationship might end, isn't it? And then so that's one aspect, and then the second aspect is being okay with that relationship ending. Like how you manage that, like, or have you ever had to just cut a relationship because you realize that you're going this way and the other person is going that way?
I don't think I ever had to be at a point where I had to deal with that emotion because it just happened seamlessly. It just transitioned. Like over time, you spend less and less time until eventually no time.
Yeah.
So you don't get to process. Is it me? Unless you see that person somewhere down the line. Is it me? Like say you have a friend where you have from prep school, and then you go high school, and then you go college. the directions in which your lives are going are different,
Mm.
but there's no animosity. You see me? So
Yeah.
it's like a seamless
Drift.
separation. You see me? So you don't really have the time to process that unless you see them and they say, yo, I remember when I don't know a reason. And say, yo, remember when we used to, you see? Ah, bro. Who my closest friends now are not the same as my closest friends at Woolman's.
Almost. Yeah.
Who am I used to party every day?
Almost.
Now dim dog and gunhead.
Yeah, no. Yeah.
You see me?
Yeah.
And then, but when we link up now, it's like nothing
It's
never
like good
happened.
vibe. Yeah.
Because when we link up now, it's like nothing never changed. It's just that the paths are different now, bro. Our demographic. You see me?
Yeah.
So it's not a case where I had the chance to process that emotion.
It just happened naturally.
It just happened naturally. What about you?
In two instances, it also happened naturally. Is it me? People that I was very close to, not even like super close, but we're good friends. Is it me? I just realized that my life was going one way, and their life was going the next way, and I kind of slowly drew back because I know never want to have to reach the situation where I have to go say it to you, and then the bridge have to go burn because of it. So I just slowly, even now, bro, I'm doing it with.
Yes.
It's a situation now that is happening now with somebody too. But I just take my time and pull back because it's not it's not bad, It's just there's nothing to talk about, bro. I'm gonna really
Interested in what you have to talk about.
yeah. But Jano, it's a messed up realization when you really are made say, yo, a lot of the people that you've grown up with, there's going to come a time where you and them just don't have anything to talk about, and you just have to let them go. And like I am still learning to operate in that space because I am, if anybody knows me, I don't like to burn bridges. You get me? But I know say at some point it will reach this so I just have to go burn couple bridge.
Yeah, bro.
And I just saw it go.
In my entire lifetime, there are only 2 bridges that are completely burned. And I think you know those two. And those bridges that were burnt, no construction company can build up that.
It can't fix.
You can probably build it up halfway,
Yeah.
but you gotta abandon it.
Yeah.
No construction company can build back the bridge there to how it was. It probably build, but it got broke again. Them bridge they can't
fix.
build the same way like how it was before. And the first bridge, no construction company no want build back the bridge there.
Yeah.
Because them say it's impossible to bridge that bridge.
Yeah. The bridge they can't fix back.
The bridge they can't fix back, bro.
Yeah.
You see me? But that's a good analogy still, because but it also depends on the reasoning. If you not a real reason, you don't need to burn a bridge. You just have to hold it. If them probably piss you off, but it never that deep. You hold it.
You know require the bridge for burn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But once it's a blatant disrespect.
How much bridge have I burned number life? 1, 2.
2 bridge burn. Number
Yeah.
2. The bridge that burn.
Yeah, man.
Okay.
That bridge they burn and sink to the bottom of
Okay.
fucking ocean.
Okay.
And the next one was a friend of they have, but that bridge they burn too. Yeah. Yeah. One of them things they still. You live and you learn. You go through it.
Yeah, man.
You go through it.
And the next thing too, with these burnt bridges, those bridges are always eventually down the line seek to be built back,
And when I can't build back though.
No, as in the bridges,
Mm.
they always come back around to seek building. Always.
Mm-hmm.
But some contract you have to decline. You have to decline
Facts.
some contract.
Facts. Yeah.
Cause the bridge they can't build back.
Yeah.
The
And
bridge they burn.
even if it did build back, the foundation that it was
I got
built
broke
on,
way. Is it me?
shaky.
Mm.
Shaky. So it even makes sense to try to build it back.
Waste
Yeah,
of
man.
money.
Facts. I know it's a time.
Is it me? Waste of money and waste of time. But that's something where you're not gonna learn unless you have a lot of alone time.
Mm.
So I feel like the importance of having alone time.
Alone time.
And it don't just mean like you sit down in your yard by yourself. It
Yeah.
means it can go for in terms of deciding intentionally
Mm.
to spend some time with yourself. And it can also mean like relationship wise.
Like for me, last year, I'll never forget. Actually, year before last, December, before the New Year, 2022 New Year, I decided to myself that for all of last year, I was going to be alone. You see me? Just to clear my head and just to focus. Well, it was primarily still for trading, to really lock into trading. But then after like month 6, I realized how important it is for people to be alone for a little bit. Because even with a lot of the female friends that I have, I realize, say, they really haven't been alone. Like even in terms of relationships,
Because they
they've
seek constant validation.
yeah, but they don't know what they want. You get me? And I've said it to a few of the female friends that I have, and when they actually meds what I'm saying, it changes their whole perspective, bro. Because if you're constantly moving from this date to this date or from this relationship
They're
to this
afraid of being
relationship,
alone.
you don't know what you want.
Don't even know yourself.
You don't know yourself. You see me? You don't know what you like. You don't know how you want to be treated. You just go through life. You see me? And just take what everybody I give you. But when you really sit down and meds by yourself for a little bit, you realize, okay, I like doing this. I don't like doing this. I like this type of food. I don't like this type of food. So you kind of build.
And that's why you develop accountability as well.
Mhm.
Like self accountability.
Yeah, yeah.
That's
Facts.
how you
Facts. So I feel like alone time is something that I feel like, especially with our generation, bro, we don't,
see its value.
yeah, with our generation, we don't focus on alone time, or we don't prioritize alone time. We're always trying to find something outside of ourselves to validate our actions or something. But, bro, being alone, it shows you so much about yourself that I don't feel like there's any way you can find that out unless you consciously decided to spend some alone time with yourself for a little bit. It's even not like 2 weeks, like a prolonged period of time.
Bro, and as much as you always hear it, it's actually not a cliche, it's actually serious business, bro. When them
Mm-hmm.
say, yo, you're your own therapist.
Mm.
It's not a cliche, bro. And it's not being arrogant.
Mm-hmm.
It's not
But
being
when you're
arrogant.
alone and you start thinking, it allows you to then pull back and start look. I mean, this might sound strange, but it allows you to pull back and analyze your actual thoughts. So why am I thinking this way? As opposed to if you have somebody beside you, whatever they think, you're going to adopt that mindset. As opposed to if a thought comes in, you can step back and be like, okay, what is causing me to think this way? And why am I doing this action? Instead of just listening to an outside influence. So I feel like being alone or spending some alone time with yourself teaches you about yourself and I feel like to have any relationship that prospers, or even just in business, you have to know you you what you yourself as a person like, dislike, and stand for before you can
And tolerate.
and tolerate before you can get there with anybody, or you get me? Like you have to be alone first
Yeah, bro,
to
cause
know yourself.
my love nah give way through me lonely, as Chronic Class say.
Shit.
Nah give way through me lonely, bro.
Yeah, you have to know, bro. Alone time, you have to be alone for a little bit to know who you are as a person. Trust me.
And for everybody watching this, and is a lonely chapter, that's a good sign.
Mm-hmm.
I personally think it's a good sign because
Yeah.
even though I'm not at the point in which I can give advice on what it takes to reach the highest echelons of
Mm.
wealth, I find it hard to believe in my journey up to now that everybody that has reached the highest echelons of wealth, there had to be a chapter in which they were lonely, bro. I find it hard to believe that there wasn't, unless it's inherited. But every self-made or
You know who talks about that a lot? Alex Harmozy.
ah,
He speaks about there's going to be a period in your life where you know what you want, you've separated yourself because you're focusing and you're going to be alone, but you're also not in that space where you can relate to somebody above you because you don't have the status or the money. So it's like you're no longer here, but you're no longer here. So you're right in the middle, but you're not reached this yet where you're good with the people up here. So but you're going to be in this middle space for a minute, just working day in and day out till you slowly can build yourself till you're up here with everybody else and you can reason with them. So, but it is a chapter that you can't avoid. You get me? It is a chapter where you have to go through by yourself so you can learn and understand yourself, learn how much you can tolerate, how much you can't tolerate. Bro, it is just a period of learning about yourself that nobody can teach you. You get me? So it's a chapter though that sucks, you know.
no, definitely.
You see me?
I
You
think
know,
I'm, I think, I
nobody.
think I'm in that chapter right now.
Which is why I feel like for these chapters, especially for men, bro, you need other men around you, and not even just men above you, just friends where you can reason with that is also in that same chapter that can not really help because you're still alone,
They
but
can share their
share
experiences.
their experiences for make you feel like, all right, I am not
Alone.
alone in
Yeah,
this.
bro.
You get me? There are other people that are in the same period of their life where they're trying to build, and this is just what it takes. You get me? So
Yeah,
yeah.
and it goes back to what you did say in the last episode, bro. Where our boy did tell you, bro. Anybody watching this, I feel like say it's the hardest thing in the world. Jamaica has 3 million people,
Mm-hmm.
and a lot of the people are not willing to sacrifice certain things. So if you are one of those people that are willing to sacrifice certain things, you're already ahead. You see me? And what you say? 3 million, so probably like 100,000 are the 1%,
Yeah,
and out of the 100,000, there's probably like
60,
60. You see me? So you just have a versus America, you have way less
three
people
hundred
to
million,
compete against.
300 million.
You see me? You have way less people to compete against, and Jamaica has a dancehall and party culture.
But the period that sucks too. Like, it's a chapter that sucks because I'm in that chapter, bro,
Mm.
where you're working, even if it's well, yeah, you're working, but you're not seeing
The results.
the fruits of your labor, bro. So it's like, what may I do? You get me? But when you look at where you are now versus where you were 5 years ago, you see the difference. But because you're in this present moment right
And it
now,
was seamlessly transitioned into. You don't
you
realize.
get me? So where you are
It's
right
like
now,
it's like when you have a son
yeah.
and somebody else say, look how him get big. But
Yeah.
you not see
You
him
know,
get
I
big
bet it.
because you'd been
You're
with
there
him
with him.
every.
All
You
right.
see?
Yeah, bro. So that's kind of what, bro. Cause you have these, especially with like trading, bro. Not even so much with law, but with trading. Trading is a thing where you just continuously work at it until it clicks, and you be working and not really seeing results, but internally everything is slowly like it's a building. It's building blocks, and trading mostly self discipline, bro. So even if you're not seeing the immediate results, you know that all right, one like each day you put in your best foot forward, and all that is building so that you can be the most disciplined person moving forward. But you're not gonna see it in the moment. You get me? But I say all that to say alone time is very important, and I feel like people should run towards being alone as opposed to trying to find external
I don't
things.
even think it's something that you run towards. It's something that just happens, bro. When you want different.
Yeah,
It's a
yeah,
byproduct.
yeah. It's something that naturally happens
Yeah.
when the shift takes place in
Yeah,
your head.
bro.
Yeah.
It's like a switch.
Mm,
Literally. It just comes out of nowhere.
mm.
And I don't think it's possible to reach a certain level
Without it.
self-made without it.
Yeah, I agree with you, bro. 'Cause even when you look at the people in the society that are truly up there, even abroad,
Even if they don't say it, you know that they had to
you
have.
have to, bro. Have to.
Because nobody now see the vision
Mm. Yeah.
in the passion and the way you see it.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. Can me tell anybody this, bro. Hardest part of running a business is finding good workers.
Mm.
And the moment you find a good worker, you better hold on for that fuck.
Mm. Have to.
Yeah, bro. Don't make them feel like say the world is crumbling down if they leave.
Yeah.
But give them incentives. And that's just one season, bro. Cause you have whole heap of seasons in a life. Cause you ever feel like you live whole heap of life in a one?
Mm.
Eh?
Yeah.
Yeah, brother. Cause when you're there, when you're there, women's, bro, I just strictly ball and book.
Yeah.
We weren't thinking about
Nothing else.
nothing else,
Nothing
bro.
else.
Then we were there at college, basically fun and party and
And
girl
girl.
and
Yeah. Yeah.
excitement, and then now.
Yeah, like say, oh, life will get
Isn't
serious.
it? It's like
Life
it's
will get
serious now.
serious of a fix up.
And that goes back to what you said in the last podcast, bro. You're not gonna come to that conclusion until you put yourself in a difficult situation.
Mm.
If life just easy, I got you like when we're in high school. At 30 and you still have that same mindset then.
I mean, you're not grow.
You're not grow, bro. You have to go through something difficult or see something difficult
Mm.
that shift the mindset there, bro, and say, yo, big man time.
Never gonna fix up.
You see me? And then when you realize you clock certain age and you're not a youth. Not even saying you're not a youth. You don't think you're able to have a youth.
Mm.
You're not ready for a youth.
Yeah.
And you reach that certain age.
That's it. Yeah.
That is just say,
Facts.
bro, me I got ball if me reach 30, I'm not ready for have a youth. Me I got ball.
That would have mean 5 years I've been doing nothing. Nothing.
Cause them always say it, bro. Regret is the worst thing. Do you ever? You can't stand there, bro. You can't trust it. But last thing we gotta talk about still. Cause we're there for a minute.
There for a minute, one.
Um I feel like everybody, they look down upon it, the mainstream, about being used, but I feel like everybody is to be used. It's just that there's a difference between being used and misused. So you think the difference between that is? If you agree with being used.
When you say misuse, what do you mean?
Meaning like somebody knows that you offer a certain service or status or whatever the case might be. So they associate themselves with you.
Oh, to get that.
Easy me. Or they take advantage of it, so they overextend the benefits of having you around.
Oh.
Or because they have you around, they feel comfortable doing certain things. Which if somebody else was in that position,
them not do it.
Them not gonna do it.
I think being used, yeah. I think everybody is used to an extent. Like all relate well.
I don't mean like relationship overall.
There is a book like this question is it's making me think of a book by Dale Carnegie.
That book must be good then.
Yeah, how to influence and influence people. And
I have that book inside.
solid, bro. Solid. I because I read it.
Book I reading right now.
I read it when I was at Woolworths, but it kind of opened my eyes to the fact that everybody plays a role, and it isn't necessarily a bad thing to use people, but it's when you start misusing them that the problem comes in. So when I say it isn't a bad thing to use people, like everybody realistically serves a purpose. You get me? So like you have your friends that serve the purpose of just making you laugh and being joyful and just being a good vibe to be around. And then I don't know if I explain myself properly, bro. But I don't feel like there's an issue with using people as long as you don't take it to an extent where it becomes disrespectful and you're blatantly being selfish with your needs and ignoring the other person. You get me? Because I really feel like everybody serves a purpose in your life. Whether, like, whatever it is that you're trying to achieve, somebody serves a purpose. So, yeah. When I feel like me, I explain myself properly, though. But how would you approach this?
I agree with you in terms that everybody serves a purpose and should be used. Like say, I'm a businessman and I want to buy a property. I can link you because you're a lawyer, you're a real estate lawyer, right?
Well, yeah.
Or I have an event and I'd like somebody to perform. I can link Lolly.
Mm.
You see me? And because of our relation, what a regular person, the vibe that they would get is different from what I would get.
Yeah.
So yes, I am using you. You see me? But when it comes down to being misused now, it will be like I'm buying a property and I'm using you for this property and I don't pay you.
Yeah.
Nothing just because we're friends.
Just because we're friends, yeah.
Or me I keep a party and you want 50 pass.
Yeah.
Is it
That's
me?
where it comes. You start misuse a person.
Or
yeah.
I'm going to use a real life scenario right now and I don't give a fuck because I'm not calling a name. But people are going to know what the fuck me I talk about, isn't it?
Yeah.
You have a friend, right?
And me have a friend right now. Me have a friend right now.
I don't know how close you guys are.
Okay.
I don't know how close you guys
Sir.
are. Yeah, you have a friend. And you a chat to your friend. X. No. Wipe out that. you have a friend,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And you a chat to a girl that your friend used to associate himself with,
Mm-hmm.
but your friend don't know,
Yeah.
right? So what I'm saying now is going to be the using part, misusing part. So your next friend now, you don't drive, you know. So your next friend now will drive, will know about the association between your friend
Yeah.
and the chick. You link him for drive you for go link the chick.
Mm.
And you don't tell the friend where I drive who you are go link.
Yeah, yeah,
You see me?
yeah.
And when the friend reach now,
Oh,
and when the friend reach now,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
in my female, they might say, what the fuck this?
What is happening? Yeah.
But it done too late, cause you reach
You don't
already.
reach. Yeah.
So that me I talk about, bro.
Yeah, that's gonna make
You
some
you
people
know
vex.
say your friend drive and you gotta use your friend for the foolishness.
Mm.
And you know say him and the friend where you style a friend,
Yeah.
and then you go make the chick
Mash up the
feel like
friendship.
say,
Yeah.
oh, him not rate the friend then either. Cause him a drive him for come
Yeah.
link me. When really and truly the friend where I drive never know. And if him didn't know him wouldn't do it.
Mm.
So you have put a perception for other people.
Yeah.
Say yo, nobody no rate him.
Mm.
Nobody no rate him, bro.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah.
That's how
fucked up.
you see me dog?
Mm.
So, well, it's to be used but not misused, bro.
Yeah. Feel like as I said, everybody have a part to play, bro. So there's nothing wrong with beneficially using each other. You get me?
As long
Cause
as there's
even
mutual benefit.
yeah, cause even our circle of friends, bro, there's always going to be a benefit to be gained from each of us using
Yeah.
each other, cause we all have connections in different
Mm-hmm.
circles. But I just when you have to take that outside of the benefit where you alone a benefit, then it comes in, then you get into that misuse aspect of things.
Should
You get me?
always be a mutual benefit.
Yeah, it should always be a mutual thing where you can gain, I can gain, or somebody within our circle can gain.
And if it's a case where you bust me on a something,
Mm.
you refer me to somebody else.
Yeah.
You see me? Cause you can't just want free.
Facts. Yeah.
You see me? If you're gonna take free, you must refer me to somebody else.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a fair exchange of value. Because the money that I would have given you, this person is my referral is giving you that times 10.
Mm. Yeah.
You see me?
Mm-hmm.
And that is one thing I learned how this game going on. And when you're in this world, this business world, bro, you're exposed to a lot of things where none of it was taught in school.
Not, bro. Learn that especially with the legal industry, bro. What you learn in school and in real life is two different ball games.
And you know what was a point where I understood when these businessmen say, oh, half of their day is always meetings
Mm.
and not sitting behind a desk.
A desk, yeah.
I went to a Super Bowl party, right? And I was talking to someone that has a restaurant.
Mm.
You see me? And we do water.
Yeah.
So we are drink rum and I watch Super Bowl and thing, and the daughters come to me one away and say, yo, bro, we want some water, serve to the two location them, bro.
Mm.
And we just a drink and I talk about it. 1 week later, we are supply them,
Mm.
with the water,
Yeah.
for the two restaurant them,
Yeah.
Them I say them thing they not teaching at school, daddy.
Yo, that relationship of like building relationships, you don't learn that. You see me, you learn the theory at school, but in terms of applying that theory to real life, bro, I can't even tell you because the whole issue of confidentiality. But in dealing with different arms of the blood clot government, you have to know how to speak to people, and not even just that, just in also getting clients, it is so, a lot of it too is your relationship to talk to people that you don't learn at school, bro. You just learn, you learn the theory, but you, that other aspect, bro, which is why you have some people that can be so smart but can't get any clients because they don't have the other element of interaction and how to build that relationship. You get me? Which is what, bro, you have some people that are brilliant, you know, but even though they're so brilliant, they can never be, and this isn't like a bad thing. They can never be like prime minister or the top because they don't have that aspect of building relationships. So people now gonna gravitate to them. You get me? So yeah, you'll always have people in a society that play a specific role because of that very thing.
And the next thing that I realized, even with that same water situation with the restaurant, bro, people that operate at a high level, how I differentiate them from other people, the urgency in which they move with.
Yeah, speed.
Bro, because all of that was done in a week, you know. They started collecting water from done in a week, you know. So I know say him serious.
You know who I learned
Him
that
never
from?
just attack. Eh?
You know who I learned that from?
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Oh man, they do. 9/11.
Yeah, bro.
Yo, speed. If I,
Yeah,
bro,
bro.
for
That's how
one
you.
thing I
That's how you.
learned from him, brother, that man does not hesitate.
Yeah, bro.
You
For
can't.
one thing, bro, to know if somebody's serious about something, the speed in which they move with, and their promptness.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, brother.
People at the highest level, bro, don't wait. They don't.
Hey, bro, cause when the Super Bowl party done Monday morning, we wake up and see a message, bro, and say, yo, I gotta deal with some label.
XYZ, yeah.
I gotta deal with some label.
Yeah.
And then I gotta deal with such and such amount of label. I want such and such amount. I want it by such and such time. And then we just call who we need to call same time, get back to him same time and say, alright, boom, boom, boom. When him label them ready, boom, gone for them. Start sell. Send off the invoice. Done.
It's true, bro. You have to be come back to what we said last week, bro. You have to aggressive. You have to be aggressive, bro. Even more while travel link me and say, yo, XYZ needs somewhere. Bro. Or even any of my mother friend them will link me and say, yo, she need attorney for, bro. I don't hesitate.
All that too, bro. Come father there look for somewhere on the west side. Some link Travis. 2 hours later, Travis linked me back with some options, bro. Send it to my father.
Really, bro, you can't as me get the number my call. We are wait pan. Because the moment you wait, it allows somebody else to take your spot. Cause case in point, I got a contact with they. Granted, the relationship never did full, never did continue. But the number was sent to me and the next attorney. And as soon as the number was sent, I called and made the connection quickly. And she called me back and she was like, yo, you want it? I was like, yes, obviously. Because she said the moment I called, by the time the next lawyer called, the client don't say, yo, he's in contact with somebody else. You see me? And that was in the space of half an hour. But as soon as I got the number, I called. Because, wait, man. You get me? You have to just quick.
On it, bro. But, yeah, people, another episode down. Again, we appreciate the love we've been getting. Going to continue, going to stay consistent, have some really exciting guests, some familiar faces, talk about some different
funny guests.
some very hilarious guests. And very, very, those guys are characters, but
absolutely
we leave that for a later time. But another episode down, don't forget, link is in the description. Sudz kit, everything you need in one.
Everything.
Every fucking thing. But yeah, Sudz kit, Sudz Effect Podcast. I'm out.